hours. Hold on. Just 1 second. 1 second. We're here. It's early. It's kind of. Better look next week, huh? Where I get my second break. Oh. It's just going horrible today. It's just, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know what's going on. Listen. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know what day it is. I know what it is, but I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna be going on this year. I don't know what's wrong with my day. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's kind of been a good and a bad day. It's been kind of a good and a bad day. I just dropped my flippin' poor piece of crap totes. Oh my gosh. It's still good? I think so. It's breaking. That's that cursed story, man. Alright. Let me not waste too much time. We're gonna play some games. Let's do a new endless baldy run. I might just do TF2. I'm feeling it, honestly. I've only been feeling like chickening out because because it's a competitive game. This sucks. This just sucks. Everything sucks. Might as well just play a bunch of baldy games, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just a bum. Seed random. That's what the porn star said. I'm gonna confess right now. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. second. Finish this and let's just get to gaming. For the next 1 to 2 hours. Straight gaming. The intro is kind of filler only because I'm eating my 3 cookie toads. I gotta make that storytime video after this stream. And the good thing is, April 1st is on the way. When the videos are finally uploaded from the scheduling, we continue with regular videos just coming out hopefully. Alright. Now let me go take care of this and let's get to freaking gaming. That's what it's all about, cuh. Move this up. I gotta throw away some trash, hold on. Oh my gosh, I gotta check the time. Keep your napkins. Press that button. Oh great. Alright, 1 second, let's get to freaking gaming, man. We got some clips. do this. 4, 2. 4 plus 2 is 6. Let's get to 6 notebooks at least. There's just water. Okay, let me stop stalling. How long is it? Oh! Let's do this. 16 minutes of wasting. At least the stream started before 4, I think, hopefully. Oh, I'm so dumb. Why would I ever do this? Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, but at least I got something better in mind for today, but shoot. Clips will be easy, because I don't have to make an actual video yet. Let's do this. Clip Central. Starring our good old handy dandy fam. Welcome to all these basics. Let's do this.
Oh, hi. Let's play.
What the fu- I meant. Yeah, great start. Oh, kitchen. There it is. We're too close. This is too. Oh my gosh. It's too soon.
Let's play.
Here I come.
Please, we just push her away. Wait, maybe he won't get us. Hold on. I'm fine with doing another try. Hold on. Let's see. I want to see. I want to see if Baldi actually gets us. Let's see. Does he know we're in here? Just because he's looking? He only hears doors you open. This is a locker, not even a door.
You're in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, thanks, man. Thank you, Baldy. You're so kind.
Oh, hi. Let's play.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's good enough. Go. What the? 0. Oh my gosh, wrong one. No! Okay, 2. There we go. We're good. What the frick was that? Oh! Wait. Alright, use that. Yeah. Okay, press that button. Let's get the 6. Let's get the 6. 6. That's right! That's right there. We're so good. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'm winging it. I am doing good. Baldy, please. Let me just get this one more. Yes! Numbers. Oh, it's 2 plus 6. 8. It's 8. It's 8. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, we're almost there at 6. Wait, go this way. Just bring it down the hallway. All we gotta do is just... There it is, baby. We did it. We got 6. Action, G.I. Joe. 8. Let's go, baby! We finally made it to 6. We finally did it. We did it. We got 6. We're good now. Is there a costume at the end? Good. Sorry, kid. I ain't got your thingy. Alright, let's just avoid him for now. Yes. Now we push our limits. 2 minus 1. He's 1. Woo! Oh, I don't have a quarter. Oh no, we're over. It's over. He's gonna get us now. Sweep. Is he on this corner? Oh yeah, he is.
Watch out! Some of my old-fashioned boulder traps have malfunctioned. If you get squished by a boulder, don't sweat it. You'll spring back to normal size in no time.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, 'cause it's endless. Oh, I didn't get avoided on time. Are you? Where's the vent?
Let's play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's play. Let's play again.
I can't drink water. I can't push the button.
Let's play. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I don't have any stamina. I can't even drink water. Yeah, look at you. Wait. Oh my gosh. Our bodies know now. Wait, we're screwed. We gotta find the vents. I think it's over. Wait. Yo, Baldy, you're too fast, man. I got 7. Sucks to be you. Sucks to be you. That was good. That was good. That was good. Yeah, that was nice. 7 is our record. Yeah, how do people beat this game? You know, how do you get higher than that, eh? How do you get higher than that, eh? All right, next game. I forgot to change it. Let's do Postal. I'm not gonna play the seasons. 'Tis the season to not play all the seasons. You know what I'm saying? But throw up. Maybe I never get. Let's play Postal and jerk off. No, I'm just kidding. No jerking off. No sex jokes. Be appropriate. Be sincere. That's what all these. I'm learning these cartoons don't have nowadays. These entertainment. They're not sincere. They're always cynical and stupid. This bullcrap. Stored up grease. Nasty fricks. I'm a nasty mother flipper. Oh, today's Tuesday. Maybe we can. Should we just speed run the entire thing? I feel like that would be a good idea. Steamed hams. You know what? Let's see how fast we can do. Apocalypse Weekend. We're just gonna. Okay. Let me give you a full disclaimer. We're gonna try to speed. I used to do this before. I do this with Half-Life. It's a cheat mode. We're gonna see how fast we can beat this game. Especially with the whole piece of garbage. We're gonna do a Weekend in Paradise. We're gonna have all these mods, but what we're gonna do is we're not gonna. Shoot.
Sissy. Butt sod. Did I ask for cheese? You gotta be fucking kidding.
Alright.
But
Let's see how fast. Okay.
did I ask for cheese? You gotta be fucking kidding.
Sonic speed. Alright. Let's just collect the newspapers. Alright. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
It's education.
We're gonna. The disclaimer is, yeah, we're using cheese. I want to see it. You
Thanks.
see? Something different. I want to see how far we can get into this game. Actually, you know what? I don't even think we're gonna make it that fast. I know it's not.
What's this?
Yeah, it's not gonna be that fast. We'll see how fast we can play this game until it crashes, even with this nice computer. Oh my gosh, we went the wrong way.
Say, what's this?
Alright, let's see if I still got this. But I do want to check something. Let me check the time. Time is now at 28 minutes, so it's gonna be probably a little bit overboard.
Who's with me? Come on, everyone, follow me.
We don't have to take this shit. Make him pay.
Alright, I got the beta pack. Get the. Alright. Alright, let's see. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Let's cut the time down until it glitches. Maybe we can just steam into the ham. I'm not gonna lie. What? Don't reset. We're slowing myself down.
God, what's that awful stench? Did someone slaughter a goat in here? No, seriously, I want to know.
Ow. Gosh. Go in, go in. Holy graphics is so beautiful. Let's see how fast. Come on. Go a little faster.
Shit.
Oh god,
I'm not gonna rob the store. Take the check. Take the check. Come on, man. Take the check. Jerks. Alright, let's just get the money. I think the cutscene is longer. I don't know why. I don't know why they have to betray me. Just keep the piecing. Let's just go home to my beautiful wife.
Would you please sign my petition?
The iconic band.
I wonder if he'll say that rules thing. Maybe I'll ask. I bet he likes that.
Yeah, I don't know if that's copyrighted music, so we're just gonna go from that. Confession signature book, Gary's autograph. Okay, this part's gonna be the hardest.
Would you please sign my petition?
We'll have to let's find a bunch of running scissors employees. They're the ones with the best. They make the game RNG.
Would you please sign my petition?
no way, you freak.
You gotta be fucking kidding. Hi there, would you like to sign my petition?
Okay, I guess that sounds pretty good.
Thanks.
Hey,
Would you please sign my petition?
I don't think so.
Shit. Hi there, would you like to sign my petition?
Hey, magenta glasses.
I'm sorry.
You gotta be fucking kidding. Would you please sign my petition?
sorry.
Shit. Hi there, would you like to sign my petition?
No way, you freaking pinko.
You gotta be fucking
Hey, hey.
kidding. Would you please sign my petition?
Sorry, yo.
Shit.
Sure.
Oh, X.
Maybe I should keep that. I think I need that. Maybe I should keep that. I think I need that.
Woo! That was quick.
Finally, it's about time you showed up. Sorry I'm late. Somebody blew up my car. Let's burn some books.
Yeah. Honestly, I had no idea why I'd be so mad today for not streaming earlier, like 2 hours earlier. I got no ideas. Maybe we should play Garden of Bam Bam. That's a good idea. Let's see if it crashes. I want to see if it crashes. It's good for me. What was that? Yo, Gary, I need your Okay, we got a signature. Oh, Mike!
Would you please sign my petition?
What the?
Hi there. Would you like to sign my petition?
Yo, Mike, Mike.
Would you please sign my
Sign my petition,
petition?
bro. Come on.
Yeah, I'll sign that.
Thanks.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Gotta go upstairs. I know a secret. Okay.
Hi there. Would you like to sign my petition?
I'm sorry.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
You mind
Would
do
you
it?
please sign my petition?
Okay, I guess that sounds
Thanks.
pretty good.
Woo!
Hi there. Would you like to sign my petition?
I'm sorry.
Shit.
Here we go. I need everybody to sign this. Sign it.
Would you please sign my petition? You gotta be fucking kidding.
How? You guys are buying
Would you
Postal.
like to sign my petition? Would you please sign my petition?
Sorry, yo.
Shit.
How you doing, man? Welcome
Hi
to Steam.
there. Would you like to sign my petition?
Okay, I can do that.
Thanks.
Woo!
I don't know if you want that. That's pretty much the worst game ever.
Would you
How you doing,
please
man?
sign
Welcome
my
to Steam.
petition?
Hello. What's up?
You gotta be fucking kidding.
I'm really sorry. Is everything?
Look, just sign the stupid petition. I've got stuff to do.
The game is terrible.
Okay, I guess that's
Thanks.
How you doing, man? Welcome to Steam. Hey, is everything?
sure.
That'll be $10. That game's pretty cool.
That rocks.
Hello.
Hi
Safe
there.
travels, dude. But here's a warning from the future. Don't buy Postal 3.
Hi there. Would you like to sign my petition? Would you please sign my petition? Hi there. Would you like to sign my petition? Would you please sign my petition?
Come on, man.
Hi there. Would you like to sign my petition?
Hey,
Hi there.
is this everything?
Yes.
That'll be $10.
How you do to me, Mike? You betrayed me.
Sign my petition, damn it.
Sure, I'll give it a spin.
Thanks.
Woo!
Look, just sign the stupid petition. I've got stuff to do. Sign my petition, damn it.
Okay, I guess that's.
The longest. Alright, now we just gotta go confess our sins.
Well, I suppose that was worth the wait.
Woo! Let's go.
Hey, you!
Alright, let's go confess our sins. Woo! I think we're making record time. Breaking record time, and it's still early in the morning. You can see the sun on my face.
are
Oh
you
man,
talking
I need to go outside more.
If it was up your ass, you'd know. Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
If you're not part of the solution,
I'll
you're
keep
part of the
straight. You know
problem.
what? I gotta make sure that the
Holy
streams will be
shit!
more random. I gotta promise myself that I daily more random everything. More
In the name of Allah,
precise calculated.
prepare to die, infidels.
I see. Make sure I upload some content. I've been rewatching some of my
Come out, my
past
beautiful
streams. I'm
brethren.
starting
It's
to
time
realize how
deliver an ass
boring it
whooping
can
of
get.
biblical proportion.
You know what? I gotta chalk it up to myself. All right, let's go. Let's go home. All right, we made it a Wednesday.
I suspect the motor vehicle had that incident due to the fact that all the cars in this town seem to be useless exploding props.
Sorry, guys. I make sure everybody's okay. Well, I gotta burn.
This must be the one. This must be the one.
No cat. All right, there we go. We didn't die, or we're just gonna go. Oh, wait, we need to vote, right? Vote. I think I already got the Christmas tree. Yeah, and then we go check on old Pops. Good old Pops. Oh, Pops. This is the pinnacle of entertainment on the stream, eh? You enjoying this? We're cutting out all the filler. Wait, I missed it. I missed it. Let's go vote real quickly. Just give me a second. Let me vote.
What fucking moron designed this?
Oh yeah.
Damn, I can't even tell who that'll count for. Looks like the Chad is still hanging on.
Somebody's
that
name
one.
is Chad, right?
But I'm sure they'll count it. Shit didn't go through all the way, but they can obviously tell what my intention was. Too easy.
Oh, I freaking messed up. Here we go. Sorry, fellas. Wait a second. Okay. I'm an Ewok.
I don't feel so good.
Oh my gosh, what a freaking jerk. I'm not trying to stab myself. What the flip? What do more? That's paintball. I thought it was motorcycle. Sorry. So I call filler. A filler. Wait, now I gotta tell a story. Hey, listen. So I gotta tell you guys a story time, right? Let's make this more interesting. So, a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, we had Star Wars. Oh!
Go screw yourself.
It was a period in the Civil War. The Empire was reigning supreme and the Rebellion was rebelling. But they were at their wits' end right as soon as they find the legendary...
Now the flowers will grow.
What's it called? The planets and the super weapon, the Death Star. And when they find the Death Star... And the Death Star was a secret ultra... You know what, we'll probably just start from the beginning.
That's the tick.
So, in Star Wars, there was the olden times that established some of the newer stuff. And from the newer stuff, we're going to catch up all the way to the Phantom Menace. In the Phantom Menace, we got multiple sources for who could be the Phantom Menace. And when it comes to the Phantom Menace, it's a story about the blockade of Naboo. Naboo is one of the most prettiest places in the Star Wars universe, except for one caveat. The caveat is that it's very dangerous, especially if you go in the water. It's like a Subnautica times 10 situation. We'll get into it right now. So we got a blockade from from aliens, the evil bad guy, pre-Empire bad guys. And we'll get to that later too, the Empire. So, we got these two weird plus-eyed, frog-eyed aliens. They're setting up a blockade. They're gonna get. They have a meeting coming up with Jedi. So they're like, okay,
Let's see.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna give them a surprise party. So when the Jedi come, they follow Silver, not C-3PO, to join the party. Thing. Here's a little caveat. The caveat is that the in the story, the bad guys are evil. So if they're evil, then that means one thing only: is that they're not true to their word of being welcoming to the Jedi. Anyways, so yeah, when it comes to Jedi, they go in, they try to save. They come over here to save the Jedi and whatnot. The Jedi get tricked. They get gassed. They're able to hold their breaths long enough to escape the gassing. And as they're trying to escape, or no, they're believed to be dead because of the whole gassing situation. But here's the thing you don't know: the Jedi's got clever tricks. So when the alien goes like, destroy what's left of them, the Jedi go ahead and attack the robots trying to get them again after being alerted that they would have been dead from the poison, you know? So, as soon as they're able to... And let's continue the story. Yeah, let me stop. So, yeah, the Jedi were able to escape the grasps of the evil bad guy aliens blocking the beautiful planet of Naboo. You know how it goes. When it comes to Naboo, we have stuff. You know, and Naboo has a lot of stuff. But the most part is that the Jedi go there because of the whole separatist invasion. And when they get in there, the alien they sneak out from the warships they were hiding in, and they go to find the princess and save her to get her out of there to escape the unlawfully jurisdiction. And while that was going on, they met with Jar Jar, who also helped with the Gungans. You see, the Gungans are very important in this story because they're part of the planet, and they've sort of been segregated from the human-like population of the highland Naboo, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe I should have waited for him to tell me where it is. Guess I'll have to find it myself now. Feel so.
I can't prove.
Alright, anyways, let's go home. So, Jar Jar basically helps establish the plot point of making a deal with Gungas and the motherflippin' humans on Naboo. That's gonna come into play later. So, long story short, they get a rite of passage, Jedi mind tricks too, because Jar Jar was kind of banished for being Jar Jar. There's even a funny story where Jar Jar's dad hanged himself. It's pretty funny if you check out, if you read the context, like a dark comedy. Anyways, let's see. So what happens next? So what happens next is that they go and they go and they go, and when they get the princess, they get her escape in her nice chrome ship, a lot like a chrome lightsaber, if you know what I'm saying.
One side.
And oh, this is where Steamed Hams is at. Yeah, that's lit. Oh yeah, look at that. This is where you steam a good ham. Oh heck yeah. You know, we'll play that next. Alright, so back to the story. So they get the princess out, they go to Naboo. No, they don't. They left Naboo, and they met a new companion as R2-D2 as well.
Steaks for the psychotic barbecue.
Padme, the Princess Queen Amidala, not princess. I forgot. They don't save a princess, they save a queen.
Crap.
No kings needed because
they probably keep them in the back.
never mind. I'm not gonna explain that.
I'll bet that door's
so
unlocked.
they go on, they get the thingy majiggy. Once they leave, their ship kind of gets a little attacked, so they make a pit stop to a secret. Not to a secret, to a different planet called Tatooine. But Tatooine is pretty dangerous. A bit run down, if you know what I'm talking about. And in Tatooine, we're trying to find new parts of the ship. Now, they could easily find better ways to negotiate it, but they end up making a deal with a guy named Watto, the legendary Watto. One day I gotta find this guy so he can sit with me in the car. We do long road trips and stuff. But Watto is a seller, and Watto's just trying to, you know, make his living. So when we get to Watto's story, he ends up having this errand boy that he cheats out of his money. Anakin Skywalker is a regular kid who gets into a better life. He's kind of a genius with pod racers, which will end up becoming a bigger ordeal later. But for now, he says, you know what, just use me. I want to gamble my life away just so some big friends just save me and my mom. And once he beats the best script he got just to prove his status as a worthy adversary. He proves himself as a worthy adversary when he what he proves is that he's a good pod racer, and they do a little blood. Qui-Gon does a blood scan, and he figures out that he has a high count in midichlorians. Midichlorians are a way to explain Jedi's powers and the Force or whatnot. So he's got a high midichlorian count. He's kind of a genius. Some of this is foresight, and there'll be a rumor going up as Anakin being the chosen one. And as the chosen one,
Guns don't kill people. I do.
And as the chosen one, Anakin gets taken by the Jedi from his mom because they couldn't have made a deal with Watto to, you know, get his mom out of slavery. It kind of sucks for him.
But you gotta you gotta be fucking kidding.
So yeah, it's like very sad.
Hi there.
Can anyone help you?
I'm sorry. Hi
Let
there.
that be a lesson to you, Mr. the Dude. Learn how to drive.
Okay, but as they leave the planet, they end up encountering the new villain foe named Darth Maul. Darth Maul will be very important to this story later, until Dave Filoni brings him back from the dead. Oh, spoilers. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that, huh? Anyways, back to the story. What's going on next? Ah! What's going on next in the story of Star Wars is that Anakin leaves. It is set for him a crazy fate in the future. And yeah, they have a little scuffle with Darth Maul. Anakin almost gets run over, but that doesn't happen because he's too cool. Anyways, so when it comes down, they take Anakin with them. They leave. Darth Maul will come back later from his cool shot in the beginning of the story. So the next thing we got is Anakin meeting Obi-Wan Kenobi. Anakin Skywalker meets Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's very reunited. Oh!
Con permiso.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna fall asleep on stream. So what happens? They go to Coruscant, Coruscant is the location where they meet Chancellor Palpatine, one of the former Naboo Senate, Naboo figure who's to bigger politics here at Coruscant, where the main politics are at. So, sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me just look up what we got next. We gotta get to the factory. Alright, let's get this crotchy doll. Take my money. I don't feel like fighting. Oh! You're gonna hear this a lot today. So what happens next? What happens next? Here comes the crush.
In mascots, I need a bad
So
touch
Anakin,
crotchety.
Anakin gets told by what's his name? Oh yeah, Palpatine. He's gonna go watch his career great interest. That'll come into play later. Politics kind of are boring. They don't really go out too well, but I'm telling you, it'll come back to play later. Because it's like, you know what? If politics are gonna help me, they're gonna be too busy bitching or b-wording and crying. That we're just gonna have to fight back on our own. And that's what they do. They go back to Naboo. Queen Amidala makes a good peace treaty with the Gungas, and Padme go in to fight the Separatists and blah blah blah. So the planet can be free from their brigade, Hennessy. And when that happens, you know, good things happen. You know. They fight. Darth Maul fights Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. Padme takes back her plan to take back the Night Style. And then Anakin also does some crazy piloting skills as a kid. And as a kid, he's able to defeat one of those brigade donut holes, half or 1/8, 1/16 eating donuts. Qui-Gon dies to Darth Maul. Darth Maul cements the legacy of Anakin when Qui-Gon dies, because Qui-Gon was he was a good guy, but he also kind of screwed up Anakin's life, and it mainly comes down to him leaving his mom. He doesn't really negotiate all that well, even as like they're going into missions as 2 Jedis, even though there's a bunch right now that I'll come to play later. Qui-Gon dies. The day is saved for now. They have a nice Gunga Fest in Naboo. That's the wrap of the first story. Hopefully it's not too bad. Just know it's gonna be crazy, a whole lot crazier. Let's see. Got to episode 2 of Attack of the Clones. Politics are getting crazier. Padme's just making her way back to the world. As she does, she gets attacked. Let's continue with the story. So we get to Attack of the Clones. This is when stuff gets real.
Look, we both know you have one of those toys stuffed up your
So what
ass.
happens
How much do you want
is
for it?
her ship gets blown up. Her decoy gets destroyed because she's getting hunted, even though for being a big political figure. So then what happens is
Guns don't.
so here's what happens next. Padme gets assassinated attempt. Get her decoys die. The Jedi are alerted of this. They're like, you know what? We sympathize with you a little bit, so we might as well assist you. They assist them by sending in 2 Jedi Knights. Obi-Wan, a more grown-up Obi-Wan, like Jesus Lego Dumbsville, and we got Anakin, who's a bit more older, and around like 19 years old. This is gonna come into play later. They go on. It's like, oh, you're kind of nervous, Anakin. You alright? It's like, kind of. To meet Padme, but they have a little bit of a banter moment. It's nice and sweet. And then they show their personalities, rebellious and crazy, creepy, whatever, yada yada yada. Takeaways you get is that the characters they're together. They're gonna be together. Even though this is, as a crazy trilogy, they, you know, as a crazy trilogy, you know, this is when they start to get up. They group up in the middle of the story. So as they're going,
Have a nice day.
this is what happens. So Obi-Wan. So yeah, no, So after all that weird hijinks, Obi-Wan and Anakin agreed to help guard Padme, and during the night, as soon as they started their new job, they end up finding one of the bounty hunters sent to kill Padme. And in crazy fashion, they go after it, and they are able to take it down in a bar, and they have a little moment, which would have been funny if it was like, yeah, it's one YouTuber did called The Unusual Suspect. He made a goofy commentary on, if since Anakin capacitates the assassin would look like Obi-Wan, and it would have been revealed to be the alien, even if Obi-Wan is also in the screen as well, like mid-transformation. And then that... Oh yeah, okay, yes. Okay. Yes, it crashed. Good, okay. But yeah, you know how the rest of it goes. I have past videos, even though they're kind of boring. So yeah, let's just wrap up the story. So, Lego Star Wars. Bada bing, bada boom, bada pow. Assassin kills the person that was trying to hire. This will come into play later. And as they left, Obi-Wan does detective work because he finds out there's a little thingy, a weird looking design. There's a weird looking design on the house. So Obi-Wan goes to do detective work. Anakin is left as one singular Jedi to take care of Padme. They end up getting their romance on, yada yada yada. Later on within the story, Anakin finds out, feels his mom is in trouble. Padme is willing to assist him to go check on his mom because there's a whole love story and whatnot. And while that was going on, Obi-Wan went to go do some detective work. He met up with his main brother Dexter from Dexter's Diner. And over at Dexter's Diner, they do some more detective work saying, oh wow, what do you know? Camino! And then they found out that thing is from Camino.
Seymour!
And when they find out it's from Camino, they
Well, Seymour,
go
I
through
made
their
it,
thing.
despite your
Or no.
directions.
Obi-Wan goes to Camino. He finds out there's a giant clone factory.
Yeah.
Then, what happens next is...
Now the flowers will grow.
Alright.
Oh, you gods! My roast
So-
is ruined.
Obi-Wan finds a suspicious face at Camino, and that leads him to figuring out this guy named Django could be a bounty hunter. Finds out really soon that Django is a bounty hunter, specifically the one sent She sent the other bounty hunter to kill Padme. They end up duking it out. He tracks him. And once he goes to track him, he'll end up having a little space battle. And then Obi-Wan does a sneaky maneuver that Boba Fett will borrow a lot later within them stories. And while that's going on, and while that's happening, Obi-Wan sends a transmission like, oh, I found out there's something secret going on, like a secret army in Geonosis. Anakin gets that right after killing a bunch of sand people for killing his mom. He's emotionally distressed. Padme falls in love with that ideal of him. And yeah, it's a big ordeal. It's a big ordeal that will end up coming back way later, way sooner. So Obi-Wan sneaks around. He finds out this new Darth Tyrannus Count Dooku guy. He gets captured after sending a message, and Dooku tries to convince him because he used to know.
Stretching my calves on the windows.
He used to know Qui-Gon, probably as a student or younger superiority. And Obi-Wan refuses, showing his will to be good and the good side. Anakin and Padme go and rescue because the Jedi don't want to. And as soon as they try to rescue him, they fail. They all become part of a crazy Dune game.
Oh, that isn't smoke. It's
they all go
steam
crazy. What's it called?
Steam
It's a whole crazy arena battle. And as soon as 2 Jedi are captive, and a famous powerful political figure is captive as well, they end up they send all the Jedi basically send themselves in, like about 212 Jedi, just to get back a couple of their friends.
And here you are. Enjoy your meal.
While that was going on, oh my gosh, they find Dooku right after they turn the tide because they seem all the big hitters were the droids, but then the clones came in, the new clones. They do fresh clones.
Superintendent, I hope you're ready for mouth-watering hamburgers.
I thought we were having steamed clams.
No.
And then
I
they
said
find
steamed hams.
Anakin,
That's what I
Obi-Wan.
call hamburgers.
So Obi-Wan and Anakin find.
Hamburgers, steamed hams.
Yes, it's a regional dialect.
They find
What
Dooku. They try to take him before he goes off to do more evil things after the whole Clone
Well, I'm
Wars
from
starts.
Utica, and I
The
never
little
heard anyone
break,
use the phrase
or
steamed hams.
was about to start in
Well, you
Geonosis,
know
where the
it's
droids were all being made.
Nice.
Dooku cuts off Anakin's hand. Oh!
Hamburgers are quite similar to the ones they have at Krusty Burger.
Oh no, patented Skinner burgers. Old
I'm
family
tired. I'm
recipe.
sorry. Cuts off his hand.
Steamed hams.
Everyone gets poked around.
We call them steamed hams, despite the fact they are obviously grilled.
So
You know,
next up
one thing I Excuse
will
me for a
be.
second.
Of course.
Now the
And then Obi-Wan makes Dooku retreat.
Oh, well, that was wonderful. Good time was had by all. I'm pooped.
Yes,
So after
I should be.
retreating,
Good Lord, what
they
is
go into
happening
third
in
movie
there?
because it's like the gun the Clone Wars have. Yoda says after the whole Dooku incident and the fight, Anakin gets married to Padme. It's a secret wedding because Jedi are supposed to be celibates, but that ends up becoming way more collateral damage later. Even though it's like they love each other, it's so cute and whatever, blah blah blah.
Seymour!
Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis.
Now we want to
At
Revenge of the
this
Sith.
time
There was
of
nothing.
year,
Dave
at this time
Filoni
of
did
day,
absolutely
in this
nothing.
part of the country,
So Revenge of the Sith,
localized entirely within
General
your
Grievous comes
Yes.
up and
That's it.
kidnaps
No.
Chancellor Palpatine. Chancellor Palpatine needs assistance. Anakin and Obi-Wan were fighting somewhere else the entire Clone Wars, and they go over here and they
No, Mother, it's just the Northern Lights.
They end up
Well, Seymour,
finding
you are an
him
odd
in
fellow,
Count Grievous'
but I must say,
main ship. Count Dooku's
you
there
seem
trying to
good.
do another rematch. And as they do another rematch, Anakin kills him. That's gonna come back later as Obi-Wan or shoot no, Palpatine says it's okay, he's okay with this. Like, oh, it's only natural, you know. And let's just continue. All right, let me finish. I'm gonna wrap the Star Wars story up. 3, 2, 1. So what happens next? So in Star Wars, what happens next is Anakin, yeah, to save the Chancellor. Grievous gets away. They're like, okay, but we need to get Grievous because if we don't get Grievous, the war will continue. Grievous is that important. He's that cool. We love Grievous. So Obi-Wan agrees to go get Grievous, and then Anakin is kind of feeling untrustworthy with the Jedi and how they are. And later on, they end up Chancellor Palpatine makes up a new rumor or makes up a deal where he wants Anakin to guard him. Later on, he's gonna do some nasty things with Anakin. So as that is going on, Obi-Wan at the same time goes to General Grievous. They had a little cute goodbye moment from Anakin and Obi-Wan before they become destined, doomed best friend buddies. Grievous gets taken out a little later with a cool, crazy action scene. That Utapau, that place where Grievous sent the rest of the Separatists to the Mustafar system, which will come into play later, making him the primary target because yeah, he's the only one that can truly stop the war, as the rest of the Separatists will be a lot easier to take down. And yeah, he dies, and then back in Coruscant, Anakin doesn't just get manipulated; he gets almost played like a fiddle from Palpatine, telling him some dark stuff like the tragedy of Darth Plagueis, an evil Sith Lord, and he convinces Anakin that Siths can figure out can keep people from dying because he had a bad dream earlier where Padme dies at childbirth. That's going to be one of his convincing factors. Then later on, in another conversation, Palpatine stops giving hints and just drops the truth that he's the Sith Lord. This is when the story gets ramped up, so it's going to be a little bit more speedy right now, hopefully, if I don't get on a tangent. So, he ramps up the story. While that is all going on, while that is happening, and he's like, you know, screw this. Let me just go tell and snitch. I gotta tell on the guy I'm guarding that he's just the evil Dark Lord. He's just being weird and freaky, but I'm not noticing too much and I'm not in the right mindset. He tells him on base, like, you know what, okay, we'll go deal with this. I'm gonna send little Jedi, alright? I'm not gonna send 212 like I did the Geonosis. We're gonna send a couple of my best troops, even though we haven't really established them that much. We're gonna go. We'll take care of him. You stay here. You be careful. You be calm. We'll make sure to update you on everything. Probably didn't say that, but it's probably kind of would have happened if the story was, you know, a happy ending type of story. Anyways, they try to arrest him. This is when the plot twist is revealed, mainly by the people in the story that Palpatine was the evil Sith all along. He was the one that helped set up with the whole Naboo thing from Phantom Menace. He kind of also ordealed a bunch of stuff to go on from within Attack of the Clones, especially with the clones being made and the droids being made, all because he's a part of both the systems now. And another twist, in the second movie that I left out on purpose, Attack of the Clones, he ends up orchestrating he ends up orchestrating Jar Jar to represent him as the new Supreme Chancellor of Power, which will then make him the Senate in this third movie after he kicks the butt of Mace and his friends. But Mace seems to have the upper hand. Anakin comes back and he's like, you know what, screw this, I gotta go do something. Something is wrong. And Anakin's too conflicted to deal with all that crap right now. And while he's too busy to deal with that, he ends up making a horrible choice of killing his own Mace Windu. Took off his own hand, cuts his own hand, unlimited power. He's like, oh, what have I done? What have I done? I shouldn't have done this. And he was right. He should not have done that. If he did that, he would have been a lot better now. But he's not. He's completely off his rockers. He ends up getting seduced to the dark side. The lightning on his face makes Palpatine a little bit less uglier. Well, maybe more uglier, but it depends on what type of weird stuff you like or normal stuff you like. And he gets a new makeover to be the evil Dark Lord. They end up being like, you know what? Since we're together now, because you know we're buddies, you follow me, I follow you. We gotta. There's the council, or okay, context. Anakin turns to the dark side, kind of weirdly, but it is funny. He's like, I'll do whatever you ask. I'm now whoever I am to you. Palpatine says, oh, you're now Darth Vader. Rise, let's get to work. All right. The council is still out there. Mainly, I just got to deal with them. What I need your help is that there's still separatists remaining on the Mustafar system. Your secret home planet, well, kind of home planet since the planet represents you. The planet used to be beautiful. This is outside. They're not saying this. I'm saying that I think the planet used to be beautiful, but it ended up turning to an ugly lava volcano type of planet because of Anakin's mental state. And we'll talk about Mustafar a little bit later too. So Anakin goes to deal with the other separatists, kills them all, giving mixed messages to Padme. The new Empire gets brought up in the council room, and everybody agrees with them. Padme realizes this is how liberty dies. She also gets a little bit emotional, torn, hearing that the Jedi were attacked in the Jedi Temple, and she's worried about Anakin. And Order 66 happens, and lots of Jedi get killed, alright? We're not including Dave Filoni's bullcrap. That all goes away later. That all is away. Obi-Wan becomes one of the last remaining survivors, somehow. And he goes back to regroup with the remaining Jedi, like Yoda, who went to Kashyyyk to help the Wookiees, because what about the droid attack on the Wookiees? From Captain Dickhead, and Captain Dickhead dies. Ki-Adi-Mundi. It's all really sad and cool. John Williams has a great score. So they invade the Jedi Temple, kill a bunch of clones that they used to, go assist with the battle of the Clone Wars. They find out Anakin is now seduced to the evil Dark Lord, is now a bad guy. Obi-Wan is distraught, Yoda's distraught, but like, you know what? We gotta take care of these guys right now. Obi-Wan says, just send me this to get Palpatine. I can't get Anakin. And Yoda's like, nah, I'm gonna go get him. You just go get Anakin. We'll deal with this and we'll talk later. So while they do that, Obi-Wan's just trying to find a lead. He's trying to tell Padme, oh, Anakin turned bad. Now you gotta tell me where he's at. And she's like, no, I'm not gonna tell you. And he's like, all right, sure, fair enough. He's also the dad. I figured it out, and I'm sorry. At this part, I think of that whole cucking theory where it's like, oh, Obi-Wan is the true father compared to Anakin, but no, they're blood related. It's not like that. That was a joke I found. I don't think it was The Unusual Suspect. I think it was somebody else who said it, some other dumb theory. But Obi-Wan sneaks aboard Padme's ship, who Padme wants to go to Anakin because Obi-Wan was being weird, saying, oh, you killed younglings and you turned bad. And this is at Mustafar with Padme and Anakin. It's like, you know what? No, I'm not bad. We're good. I got these new powers. I can save you. You're not going to die from childbirth. We're working together. But then Padme keeps mentioning Obi-Wan way too much. That gets her choked and almost at the end of her life. And while that was going on, while she was knocked out, Anakin and Obi-Wan had a crazy epic fight. Great to see in the theaters. I just hate that I had to go pee watching that like the second, third time when it was re-released last year. Almost a year now. Woo! Lots of good memories. Wow. Anyways, Obi-Wan fights Anakin. Yoda fights Palpatine. Super epic, super cool. Yoda, I don't know why he has a cane. If they took out the cane and said that he got hurt during the fight with Palpatine, then I explained the cane. But it's fine. He gives up. He's like, yeah, I'm going to go to exile. Frick this. Then we got Obi-Wan fighting Anakin. He cuts Anakin and he's like, I hate you. And then Obi-Wan's like, I love you. You're my brother. Oh, hills have eyes. And then later on, Obi-Wan, before going into hiding, Padme gives birth to Luke and Leia, who become the new goody two shoes. And they end up being split up by Bail taking the girl and Obi-Wan taking Luke to Tatooine for him to watch. There was no Obi-Wan show, just read one of those comics, so you'll be more satisfied. Anyways, while that was going on, Darth Vader ended up being birthed because Anakin was almost dying. Palpatine saved him by making him a torture device. As the Darth Vader suit, he does a little no-no, but then he has to accept the fact that now he is Dark Lord Darth Vader. That's where that story ends with New Hope with Luke and Leia being set up. There was no Obi-Wan show, there was no Rebels, there was no Clone Wars, there was no extended media, there were no comics. Star Wars A New Hope is what it's called. We're calling it 1977. This is when the story ramps up. We get introduced to R2-D2 and C-3PO. C-3PO has been there all the way, and Anakin made him instead of just being like a random service droid that was on either a Separatist ship or on the Padme ship. He was there in Attack of the Clones as well. He kind of got lost in the Geonosis thing and became a droid, and then got fixed by R2 again. Then he got a gold, shiny look in the third movie from Revenge of the Sith, the last one we just talked about. But now he's here with the Rebellion and R2-D2, and they're in a ship where it's one of the last hopes because the ship gets attacked. It's one of the last remaining ships that has the secret plans to the Death Star, which will come into play later. So R2-D2 ends up escaping the whole firefight as all the rebels start dying and Darth Vader makes his way in. They encounter Princess Leia, mysteriously sending R2, giving him some type of CD, and R2's like, "Come on, C-3PO, we gotta go down to the planet. We gotta do our job and try to get away from these scumbags." And they are able to get away because they're not life forms, they're droids. Even though the guns were like literally on their tail, watching them leave. So that's no big deal. Darth Vader kills probably the second in command of the ship. Gets Leia captured, like, "You're a part of the Rebel Alliance, you're a traitor, get out of here." And R2-D2 go on to escape, but Darth Vader kind of has the Tatooine planet on lockdown, like a secret little lockdown, as in they're trying to look for probably the droids because they figured it out later when Darth Vader's like, "You know what? She must have taken the plans and put them somewhere else because she doesn't have it directly with us, and she's lying and being very sneaky and clever." So Luke ends up getting caught in that fiasco later. Tashi stations. He ends up meeting with Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's like, you gotta get the hero's journey. It's a fantasy movie. You're the main character. You gotta do something. Luke says, "I can't," but then he realizes he can because he has nothing to lose after the Empire trace the Jawa storage moving pawn shop that had R2-D2 and C-3PO. Killed his family. I want to buy the Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru burnt minifigures. And Luke's like, "Yeah, I want to go to Alderaan with you. Nothing for me here. I'll become a Force Jedi, father like myself." So they go to Tatooine, Mos Eisley, dangerous thug shaker, thug hunter, central facility city. The city. They meet up with Han Solo. Han Solo takes him to Alderaan, but Alderaan is kind of messed up at the moment. Leia gets a little bit tortured, and she gets tortured by her home planet being blown up by the test of the Death Star, which is just a big ball with a laser to kill planets. Obi-Wan feels that mid-travel as training Luke, getting Luke starting to tap into his Force powers. Han Solo kind of doesn't believe it, but doesn't matter. They have a little cute banter. Let the Wookiee win. Stop motion chess by R2-D2, C-3PO, Chewbacca. They can't find Alderaan. It's just rubble and dust. So they end up finding the Death Star, no moon. They get in, they find the princess, they go and rescue her, they take down the shield so they can get the ship out. But Obi-Wan ran into Vader, they fought, he died, just to sacrifice himself for Luke and his friends to get out of there. They get out of there, find a secret Yavin 4 base, but Leia suggests that they were getting tracked. Han Solo didn't care about getting tracked, he just wanted the money and dip. And he kind of was a bit slow in the beginning, even checking out the whole CGI Apple iPhone meeting. Kind of weird. But they end up fighting. The Death Star's there, and yeah, for the Death Star, they fight, use the Force. Luke blows it up. Vader will remember that. He probably has a weird conversation with Palpatine. And Empire Strikes Back. They strike back. Luke is having kind of a hard time with the rebels. Obi-Wan trolls some more. Luke, he's like, "You go to Dagobah system." So before he gets to Dagobah system, he catches up, he heals. Han Solo saves him because they're now friends. There's tension set up between Leia and Han. The Empire's hot on their tail with nipple cannon fortress. They fight. Snowspeeder fights silver, gray, not white. Lego. The Empire starts striking back on them in this movie. Luke goes to train. He kind of fails a lot with Yoda, who's old now. He wasn't old. He was always young in the prequels. Han and Leia avoid captures. They hide in a giant mouth of a chest burster, dickhead monster. Big. Han avoids them again, but secretly, Vader hired bounty hunters to get Han Solo. You gotta get this guy. And Boba Fett, do not use disintegrations this time. I need this guy alive. I'm gonna make a nice deal with Jabba the Hutt, the mysterious guy from the first movie. If you saw the original one instead of the new special edition ones. So, yeah, they go to Cloud City as a last resort from Han Solo, because he's like, you know what? We're getting tracked down. We're getting messed up here. The Empire's hot on our butts, our asses. So I'm gonna go meet up with an old friend known as Lando. So they go to Lando. They think everything is sweet. But Vader was there. It's like, it would be honored if you joined us because we got there faster than you from your rinky-dink ship. Han gets tortured because he wants to get Luke, because Luke is still failing on Jedi training, and he leaves training like a dingnut to go save his friends, but Han gets frozen in carbonite, and he's like, yeah, okay, he's all yours. Good thing you didn't use any disintegrations, but if you see Luke Skywalker, please get his booty over here, but don't kill him. He didn't say that part, that didn't really happen, but Luke ended up kind of having a little scuffle with Boba, and Leia tried to warn her as they were leaving, where they were close to Boba, saying there was a trap, but then Lando changes sides. Well, not really. He always was more sympathetic to his friend Han Solo. And with Han Solo, they kind of don't trust him at first, Leia and Chewie, but they go along with it anyways because he does help up. He clutches up W. Lando. They go in. They have a scuffle. They try to escape. Luke fights Vader. Vader reveals that he's his father. He's Anakin this whole time. And they fall down. Or he falls down to his suicide. Or suicide, because the movie was dark like that if you can have the media literacy. But I'm not here to make fun of anyone. I didn't catch that on the first time. I thought he was just trying to escape miraculously. But if you realistically did what Luke did, you definitely would have died if you hadn't got that good RNG. So Luke is damaged, gets rescued by Leia. R2 fixes Han Solo's rinky-dink ship, because that's why they weren't able to get fast, because earlier in the movie, when the Empire was chasing Han Solo, Han Solo was having trouble with the hyperdrive the entire movie. You know, it's kind of a good storytelling moment, or storytelling beat to say, we gotta, we have to, whatchamacallit, what's the word? The word was, give stakes. Make sure the heroes are always getting messed up as a writing technique to make the story more interesting and more effective. Because if they were overpowered, you have to find new ways to make the story more effective. Because if they're overpowered, then the villains really have no threat to go up against. We get to Return of the Jedi. The Jedi bounce back with one Jedi, Luke. I think he goes back to training. It doesn't really get shown, but it gets established. The first part, they try to save Han Solo. And, yeah, Leia gets caught up. But Luke ends up going in there to save them from their ridiculous Ocean's 11 type plot. They fight Jabba. They strangle him. They get him out. They get Han Solo out. He was kind of blind in the beginning, but that's alright. He can see a lot better now. Trust him. So after that whole ordeal, we get back to the Empire. Vader, in the beginning of the movie, warns one of the commanders, like, oh, the Emperor's going to come to our new Death Star. Gorsh. And in the new Death Star, you gotta make sure, you gotta look good. Don't look bad. Don't slack off. And, yeah. Then Luke goes to see, after rescuing Han Solo, Luke quickly goes to see Yoda, who's dying. He's like, okay, Yoda, you gotta help me. What do I do with Darth Vader? Confront him, Yoda says. And he says, your father, he was, and you gotta conquer those demons and confront Vader to become a Jedi. Then he dies. Obi-Wan dicks around some more with like half ghost body, with like fully normal legs, but rest of the blue body, torso, head, face thing. He sits down, he's like, yeah, listen, you gotta do something. But what I told you was true. I was kind of lying because I'm kind of a dickhead. Anyways, go fight Vader. So yeah, Luke goes back. He regroups with the group of rebels. They plan to go to Endor, take down the shields, and then they to finally make their final battle assault on the final Death Star so they can destroy the Empire for good. As they go on, they go to Endor. They meet with the Ewoks. A lot of hijinks. Luke is like, you know what? I'm endangering the mission. Secretly, I just want to get out of here. I don't want to mess with these teddy bears. You mess with these teddy bears to take down the Empire. I need to go confront Vader just so I can confront the Emperor who has tortured him. So that happens. And yeah, the whole Endor battle happens where everybody but Luke is attacking. The same goes for outside too in space. Lando's outside also attacking with another weird fish guy, and he has Admiral Akbar the goat there. They attack, they fight, and they seem to reign supreme. And cut back to Luke during all that. He goes up, he confronts the Emperor. The Emperor messes with him. As the battle goes on, the Death Star gives off its fully operational look during mid-battle just to mess with Luke. Luke fights Vader after him trying to stop him from getting to kill the Emperor. And yeah, in extended material, he would have been probably transferred, but they don't tell us that within the movie, so he's just there watching Luke fight Vader with anger. Vader mentions his sister. Oh yeah, I think that was another thing they didn't say earlier, was that Leia was a sister. They should have told him that before all those weird European French kisses. And then Luke beats Vader angrily. Palpatine, the Emperor, likes that. He's like, yeah, kill him. Luke says no, because I'm a Jedi. Luke gets electrocuted. Vader throws the Emperor off because the Emperor was being a jerk to Luke. Vader dies in the Death Star, thanking Luke for being saved, telling his sister that he was right and he could be saved. Vader dies, blah blah blah. And then the good guys win. And then when the good guys win, everything is, it was called safe and sound, you know? All safe and sound until next movie. We're going to jump up forward. Force Awakens. Woo! My favorite one. I'm just psycho. Okay, let's do this. We're almost done with this recap. So, we get Force Awakens. It's been 30 years. Luke is in hiding. The Empire's remnant ashes on the First Order. And in the First Order, we got Kylo Ren, General Hux, Supreme Leader Snoke, and Captain Phasma. Kylo Ren, evil mystery bad guy, goes on a planet Jakku where Poe Dameron was there. I said the best rebel resistance pilot in the galaxy. The rebels are now the resistance. Right before Oscar Isaac could leave the planet, he puts the map, star chart of Luke Skywalker's location to BB-8. And then BB-8 leaves. And then Poe Dameron doesn't leave. He doesn't take a speeder or anything and just goes on to fight back for some reason. Kylo Ren kills a Game of Thrones actor, a legendary Max von Sydow. But he was from Game of Thrones, and he did that classic movie where he played chess with the devil, or chess with death, or he was death, playing chess with a random main character dude from that one classic Artur movie. That guy dies. R.I.P. Both the character and in real life. No stories coming from him later. Maybe in the comics. Alright, let me stop with that tangent. Poe gets trapped because he tried to fight Kylo Ren after he freezes a blaster bullet at him. They take him back. Finn gets a little bit iffy. Or FN-2187, a Stormtrooper clone, gets a little bit iffy. Or a Stormtrooper gets iffy with his position in the First Order. Phasma's like, you know what? Yeah, you just stop being bad. So BB-8 later on gets captured by Tito, but gets rescued by Rey, a scavenger. And after getting rescued by Rey, he stays with her for a little while. Poe is able to escape with FN-2187 because he's like, screw the Empire. Let me get out of here. That weird ketchup that was rubbed on my helmet kind of messed me up. Even if it's a striking shape to identify me as a stormtrooper, as a different quirky stormtrooper. They escape the Star Destroyer. They crash land into the planet after a successful kind of a 1v1 with the ship until they got crashed. So what happens next? Make it fast. BB-8 goes through a bunch of adventures just to get back to the Resistance to send the map. He joins up with Rey, then Finn. They go on, then they join up with old Han Solo and Chewbacca. They get stuck for a little while. They go to Taco Don, the Taco Bell. They meet up with Maz Kanata, giving them some information like, don't run, don't be a coward, that's my job. Go home and go save the world, the galaxy. Then later, right after that little scenario, especially with Rey's visions after touching Luke's old lightsaber down in the basement, General Hux gives a crazy speech, goes crazy in German dub or Duchess dub. Multiple planets get destroyed by the bigger Death Star, which is an insane feat for the First Order after 30 years. It's supposed to be a Kyber crystal planet, so they imagine they extend it. That's insane. So at the Rebel base, after figuring out Luke's location's kind of messed up, they're like, whatever, doesn't matter. Now that we have a new bad guy, it's a new, bigger Death Star. Let's go destroy it. That Akbar is there. Han Solo's like, we'll take Finn because Finn was previously a First Order member. He could go in there and help him infiltrate to rescue Rey upon Finn's ordeal and to shut down the shield so they can attack the new Death Star and win. They go in there. They're able to shut down the seals with Phasma. Finn flexes his freedom but throws Captain Phasma away. Okay, and then they have a giant fight with the Resistance. Rey has magic powers, conveniently uses them to escape prison and to try to escape as much as the horror store as they can. Alright. And then long story short, Poe beats him. It's funny. And then let's see what happens next. Han Solo dies. Kylo Ren gets beaten by Rey and not Finn. Rey. Let's see what else happens. So they go on. Han Solo dies because Kylo Ren is secretly his son. Crazy mystery reveal. Alongside the crazy mystery reveal. Let's see what happens next. Finn and Rey fight Kylo Ren. Finn fails because the writers hate him and Disney hates him. Kylo Ren gets beaten by Rey, who has no training except with the bow staff and being a scavenger. And what else? What else? Yeah, so after Rey beats Kylo Ren, they beat the Death Star with Poe. Our job's done here, let's go home. And then, after that whole weird meeting of trying to find Luke, R2-D2 wakes up, conveniently has the rest of the Star Chart to go find Luke. They go, and BB-8 puts it together. and they go and find Luke Skywalker. Whoa. Let's see. So yeah, after Poe blows up the new Death Star, they get chased right at the end. Oh shoot, I'm tanging off, okay. So yeah, they blow up the Death Star Killer from, what's his name? Oscar Isaac. The Daisy Ridley beats Kylo Ren. And stuff's like, yeah, we gotta complete his training. In episode 2, most of that stuff doesn't happen. Poe still beats Okay, let me catch over. I'm good, right? 145. Oh yeah, let's end this. Last Jedi. It's a giant cat and mouse chase, with the First Order as the big cat. The mouse is the Resistance, splitting up into little cats like it's a clone or a evil rodent. But anyways. Tired. Alright. Tired of the story. Alright. Let's finish this. So Last Jedi is a bunch of hijinks, cat mouse chase between the First Order and the remnants of the remnants of the Ashes. Perfect. I'm so tired. He still was making me tired. Anyways. So what happens next? In Last Jedi, Rey goes to find Luke during the entire scuffle. She has trouble trying to get to him because he's all depressed now. So, you know, screw it, I'm gonna go save Ben because Ben is the last hope. But Ben is Kylo Ren, and Kylo Ren was being hot and bothered with Rey. Rey was liking it, Rey Mysterio. And she ends up going to him, bow tie and hair and stuff, just to look cute for Ben. So Poe is a little bit mutiny with Dr. Ebby Sadler. They have a little fight. She needs to save vice versa twice. So right at the end, Hollywood has a perfect idea to launch go over these things. Alright, so this is what happens next. Alright, here's what guy. So, let's do something. Alright. I'll do a little ASMR challenge on him. Alright, so here's what happens next. In this ASMR challenge, what happens is at the low immunity situation, Laura Dern gets Poe Dameron out with the rest of the last resistance as they all get shot in the mini cruisers, but she saves the one with Poe and friends. And Jar Jar gets killed right after Rose, or some random girl, hangs out with Finn. So she's their whole reunion. And they go down to the red salt planet covered in snow. And they think it's over, but Luke comes back as Yoda tells Luke to stop being a coward. And Luke goes in with his Force Ghost powers, and he attacks. But he doesn't really attack. He attacks Ben emotionally, with Ben Solo as Kylo Ren. And Rey ends up using the Force to do some crazy crap to get the rest of the Resistance out that can fit in 1 million Falcon shit, which is crazy but kind of accurate. If it doesn't make sense how they get more people at the end of the next movie, you'll see why. Because then Kylo Ren gets duped by Luke. He says, "I'll see you around, kid." And once he gets sees around, Kylo Ren is left at the planet humiliated. The good guys leave. It's a Rise of Skywalker. In Rise of Skywalker, Kylo Ren's on a hunt, finds the Horcrux or the Chaos Gem, and when he finds the Chaos Gem, he goes to find Palpatine. Palpatine's like, "Yeah, guess what? I'm evil, cooler and eviler now with new technology, but it doesn't make sense, and you need to go find or kill Rey and end the Jedi and become a true Emperor, unlike your grandfather Vader." They're pushing me down the stairs like a jerk, because somehow Palpatine is back. And they get that message out later from Mark Hamill as the weird horned alien in the beginning. It's just Luke Skywalker again, alien Luke Skywalker without the Force powers. They get out, the whole thing's on fire because it's going to be a bond with Rey. And earlier, before they got back, Rey was reading, or mixed match. She was training, failing, and then reading. Leia was kind of helping, but it was past screenshots from the first movie because the poor actress died, R.I.P. Carrie Fisher. And yeah, it all gets messed up. Well, kind of, because somehow Palpatine returns. They're on a giant scavenger hunt to find a Wayfinder, the Chaos Gem that Kylo Ren has, just to go and find the Emperor and take him down. They go to They go to the Fire Festival. They literally go to the Fire Festival. And when they go there, they meet Lando, and they find stormtroopers that were flying. They fly now, even though they would fly probably since the Clone Wars. Probably not during the original trilogy because, they didn't have money to shoot that. But, there were definitely stormtroopers fighting and flying. Rey reveals her force healing to an evil snake that's under where they find the knife. And the old ship, they got Chewie, they got him. Chewie gets a fake out death as they're trying to convince themselves, alright, we have to stop the bad guys because Chewie died. But he doesn't, so he's still alive for some reason because Disney got no balls. So yeah, then they get on the old ship, then they go on a different ship, they go to a different planet called Kijimi, because with Poe's old friend there, they find Babu Frick, who helps C-3PO translate the Wayfinder, because they're like, oh, the ancient Sith. It's like hate speech. I can't say it. So they program it to get 3PO to do the thing. But then 3PO has another fake out death where he gets his memory erased. He's like, oh, I'm looking at my friends, which should have been looking at pictures of Luke, Leia, Han Solo, Chewbacca, R2-D2 instead of Rey, Poe, and Finn, because they barely had any time to be together. Then Kylo Ren finds him because Rey, they have a little weird Force connection from Last Jedi. We thought it was shut off, but it came back. Kind of weird. But for the most part, they get into a little bit of a back and forth. Kylo Ren goes to the planet. Rey gets on the ship so they can go get Chewie and the Wayfinder thing. Because they got the Wayfinder, but they didn't even use it. They were able to track it because of magic powers with Rey and Kylo calling it. Kylo grabbing Rey's flippin' arm necklace. It's super weird, but by the end of it, they have another crazy fight, a weird Inception mind-bending force fight that makes no sense. They get Chewie, but then they found out there was a spy in the beginning of the movie with Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill, green alien, yellow horns, who died. With a weird scene where Kylo force chokes an officer up to the ceiling for asking a reasonable question. Kind of weird. But they leave. There's a funny fart moment with the Millennium Falcon fart braps on Kylo Ren. And they leave. And then they go to a different planet. I think it's just Endor. The other side of Endor where all the Ewoks from California go to surf up. But the tides are too strong, so they're not there. They meet up with other stormtroopers who are other freedom fighters that Finn connects to because there are other stormtroopers that were defected. My theory is that they all have the Force because the programming is exceptional, according to General Hux before he became a spy. So yeah, there's that. They're just there, but that's probably not true because it's just a film theory. They find a Death Star that blew up from Endor, the second Death Star, where the explosion wasn't that good, so Emperor Palpatine's thing was still intact, and you know, it's I don't know what to say. She finds the other Chaos Gem that didn't just drown into a ocean artifact, Subnautica style. There were no evil Subnautica demons there, just crazy waves. Kylo catches up. But he doesn't like bring his crew with him for some reason. I don't know why he does that. They fight Rey. Finn gets humiliated because of Rey. And then Kylo gets stabbed, but he survives because Leia literally sacrificed herself to save Kylo Ren. And it looks like it looks like Rey killed Leia. Which is funny to think about because it's like Rey kind of technically killed all the original trilogy characters for the most part. She faked death Chewie. She takes everything from Luke and just leaves him to die on an island. And Han Solo goes to save her, but then gets killed after confronting Kylo Ren Ben. And yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. She steals Kylo's ship. She goes to do the Last Jedi Luke Skywalker thing, but Luke is like, no, let me sit down and say, don't do that. Take my ship that I left drowning in the last one to go confront your freaking grandpa because you're a Palpatine. There's a surprise. But, they said it earlier, but I'm just so hot. And then the good guys pose like, I don't know what to do. I'm at a second act low point, but then I was like, nah, we didn't know what to do either, but we just winged it. So he did the same. So they're gonna do the same thing. Poe tells Finn that he needs him, which is very nice. You know, there should have been more of that. You know what I'm saying? Some more thug, shaker, thug, hunter type of videos. You know what I'm saying? Would have saved Star Wars, but they make a plan. We're just gonna fight him again. We'll tell the whole galaxy, hey, we're gonna go fight Palpatine, and bring your ass over here, or die to the Empire because they're back. I don't know why, because Palpatine was just making more Star Destroyers with little Star Killer, Death Star, lasers to kill the planets. It's a mess. It's a freaking mess. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a giant freaking mess. But the final battle happens again. Rey is fighting with Palpatine, and then Palpatine's for a final order, or the final solution, whatever. It's a giant space battle. There's an Endgame moment because it's just a ripoff. They probably saw an early screening of Endgame, like way before the movie release date of the year. Kylo Ren helps Rey. Rey does magic. They do all magic. And then when Palpatine finds out about the little dyad, he's like, what the flip is going on? You guys have powers. Give me that. I should have known it because I was the one doing the connection. Being Snoke, he said that in the beginning of the movie. Do that. Funny base boosted scene where he's destroying all the ships, destroying his final order, star destroying Death Stars, Star Killer bases. Rey hears the past voices of Phantom Jedi's that never existed because Dave Filoni's a hack. I'm just kidding. I can't credit him. He at least has done more work than me. But at the end of the day, Rey, since she's all the Jedi, after Palpatine says he's all the Sith, uses 2 lightsabers to fight back Palpatine, because what's his name? Mace Windu only used 1, failed. Luke used his body, failed, didn't deflect at all. Rey uses 2 lightsabers, succeeds, kills him, but she won't be, or he probably isn't a part of her unless they make more movies and that changes her or not. Probably not, but who cares at this point? Because the bad guys they're gone. Rey kind of almost dies to that, but after getting thrown down a crazy blue shaft of cave, 27 cavern, whatever, 24-hour, 127-hour movie, he crawls back up. Both of his arms are intact, unlike James Franco's one cut-off arm. He saves Rey by doing some force healing. Kiss of death. Kylo Ren dies. No more spin-offs, hopefully. He was cool in the beginning, in the trailers, but he was kind of dookie, yeah, when the movie came out. Alright, let me stop. The good guys win. That's the final part. They all win. No more bad guys. Rey goes to the planet where Luke was suffering and Anakin was being tortured emotionally, both when he left and when he got back to the planet, and especially where Luke was hidden and kind of oppressed there, and buries Luke and Leia's lightsabers. That was another key part. Leia trained to become a Jedi, but sensed her son to be bad, so she stopped. Because she floated Mary Poppins style in The Last Jedi instead of just dying, which would have made things easier. And then, yeah, she just buried the lightsaber in the sand. Luke / Anakin's and Leia's lightsaber. Leia's lightsaber that only got used in this movie and in the flashback, and the Anakin Luke's lightsaber that was used to kill kids, brought back to the same planet where Luke lost his aunt and uncle. Burnt minifigures, coming soon, hopefully. Will buy. And then he talks to some weird alien lady, and the alien lady's like, "Oh yeah, who are you?" He's like, "I'm Ray Skywalker." The movie ends. And then BB-8's just stolen. She stole a bunch of people's stuff, especially Paul Dameron's name. Alright. That's it. I don't know. This took me way too long. It's been 2-hour stream. I'm sorry. Genuinely, I'm sorry. Tomorrow's stream will be a little bit better, hopefully. Maybe I can do an early stream. Or maybe I can just do it. I can do a shorter one. We'll play some more Baldies. Here, let's dig around on the map. Oh my gosh. Shoot. Come on, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Help. Okay, let's see. Let's just. And it's hot. It smells bad. It's me. It's me. It's me. It's me. It's me. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. I forgot to check.
Why is that car stopped, maggots?
What's going on here? Are we losing? Oh snap, we're losing. What the frick is this? What the frick? Oh snap. Yeah, it's over, Kyle. It's over, what?
I do not see a cart moving, ladies.
Let's see.
Incoming!
Try one more time. Go save a friend. Let's go help. Let's go help. Oh my gosh, I screwed it up. Hold on. No, go back. Screwed up again. Smack him, smack him.
I did not see a cart moving, ladies.
Yeah, that's good. That's good, right? That's got you
Looks like dumb.
the same thing.
Why is that cart stopped, maggots?
Alright, let's go.
Mission ends in 10 seconds. 5.
Die trying, go, 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 go! Oh, die trying. Oh, let's see it.
Why is that cart not moving? You will push this cart, or I will push you into a grave. Why is that cart stopped, maggots? Thanks for the aid.
Swim. Swim strong.
Get to the cart. Hup, hup, hup. Thanks for the aid. Push that cart forward. Why is that cart not moving? Incoming! Incoming!
Wow. Oh my gosh, Royal. The furry guy died. Screenshot of that. Bam! Dang, son. Should we assist? Let's assist. Why not? I used to be... I thought I could be Uncle Dane, so why not? Wait, should we? I mean, we have more players now. Should we? I don't know. Let's go help the other guy.
Move them out. Gotta move that gear up.
Who's winning? Oh, we won. We won. Let's go check it out.
Victor.
I'll take that. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're done. Okay. Screenshot this. And look at that, we beat them. Okay. Oh, that's a good game. I'll have to clip that. I didn't even record it. That's gonna be bad. All right. Should we do it? No. Let me see. Okay, good. It's not a lot of people, anyways. Okay. All right, let's go visit Baldi. I'm not gonna record this. It's hot. You know what? Today's stream wasn't that bad, but it's long as balls. Long as balls. I'm not gonna be honest with you. All right, let's just speed run.
Welcome to my schoolhouse. Now it's time for everybody's favorite subject. Great! I can't believe it. You're incredible. Good one.
We're done.
You did great. Come here and get your prize. A shiny quarter. Now it's time for everybody's favorite. Great job. That's right.
Oh snap!
Ready, go! 1, 2, 3,
Nobody likes you.
4. Wow, that's great. Let's play again. Sometime.
No running in the hall.
Oh, yeah. What's that get? Oh my
15
gosh.
seconds. Detention for you. You should know better.
Gosh, I think he's a bit slower here. Let's see. Yeah, he's a bit slower, but he definitely speeds up. That's loud. I need to see. Okay. One more time. One more time. One more time.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, no, it's greasy. It's greasy in here. It's greasy up this side. This is the. I think this is the one with the glitch, right? I swear, because it is the old one. No?
You need to collect 2 notebooks before you can use these doors.
Okay, let's get him over here. Okay. Maybe it's the second one? Yeah. Can you get me Baldi? What? Are you going Baldi, you're serious? I'm here. Where are you at? Come here. Let me see how fast you are.
No running in the halls. 15 seconds. Detention for you. Your parents will hear about this one.
Oh, I just want Baldi to get me. Just give me Baldi. You know what? No, you're not getting satisfaction. Okay. All right, 2 more and I'm done. 2 more and I'm done. I'm done. After this, I'm done. I just gotta go record the freaking story time video. I think we'll do it with the greasy setup. freak's wrong with my toes? Let's see, maybe this one has the funny glitch. Let's see.
Welcome to my schoolhouse.
Let's see, is this the one with the glitch? Was it the second update? Or the second version? Right? No? No?
You need to collect.
So maybe it was just rare. And he does it again. Why do you do this again, Baldi? What, like, what? Like, what? Baldi, oh my gosh, was it worth the long stream? No, it wasn't. It was a little brighter now. I gotta go back and check it out.
Now it's time for...
Does it do the glitch here? I wanna see if it does the glitch. No? Nope. Funny glitch. Is he faster? Kind of. I don't know. The death screen is not faster. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I don't know what the frick was wrong with me. 2 hours stream. This is gonna take way too long to upload, but hey. Next streams, I promise you. Shorter, more concise, and more random. Oh my gosh, it's over. It's over. I gotta go to Turkey. Alright, bye. This is over.